Hi, I'm Khalib Thompson and welcome to the Caribbean Diaspora Weekly, a place for news, features, and opinions affecting the Jamaican and Caribbean diasporas at large. First, in this week's news roundup, the Jamaica Bobsled team promises a return in 2018. A 6.5 magnitude earthquake hits off the coast of Barbados, and Jamaican inflation drops to 1.9%. In the expose, a look at Bill 305 and how this Miami-based union is putting locals back to work.
What we do actually is that we make certain that here in Dade County, that jobs that are created utilizing taxpayer dollars are those jobs that will be given to residents here in Miami-Dade County.
And in the diaspora perspective, an opinion piece on donmanship and the culture of criminality in Jamaica. A valid question is the breadth of social disparity in Jamaica the fault of the rich and privileged for keeping people uneducated in a country where the minimum wage makes unskilled labor possibly literally cheaper than dirt? Let's get started with the weekly news roundup. Hi, and welcome to the weekly news roundup from Jamaicans.com and Caribcast.tv, covering February 14th to February 21st, 2014. Off the top in Caribbean news, Germany pledged $6.8 million to help nations in the Caribbean trade bloc lower their dependence on petroleum. According to CARICOM, the money will be available via a regional renewable energy and efficiency aid program. Germany has provided almost $22 million in total to help Caribbean nations move into the renewable energy sector. Dr. Keith Rowley, the leader of the opposition in Trinidad and Tobago, has been the subject of offensive statements as a former senator of Rowley's political party is alleged to have called him too black to be prime minister. Fitzgerald Hines has been reported to have made these remarks at a political party meeting of the People's National Movement. He is also alleged to have said that other businessmen and former party ministers agreed with his statement. The area off Barbados was hit by a magnitude 6.5 earthquake on February 18th, according to the United States Geological Survey. A tsunami warning was issued for the local but not regional area. No reports of such an incident have been received, and there were no reports of extensive damage or injuries attributed to the quake. In Jamaican news, 7 companies in Jamaica are partnering to put Jamaican $23.75 million over a 3-year period into a new national recycling program called Recycle Now Jamaica. The initiative represents a public-private partnership with the Jamaican government, which will invest 50 million Jamaican dollars every year from the proceeds of an environmental levy on imports. In the fourth quarter, inflation in Jamaica fell to 1.9%, down from 3.7% in the previous quarter, according to the Bank of Jamaica. The change reflects increases in utility rates and price adjustments made during the holiday season. The nation's GDP also expanded more sharply in the fourth quarter, according to the bank. In diaspora news, the public and private sectors in Jamaica and the United Kingdom seek to develop conditions that will encourage sustained economic growth, find ways to invest in public infrastructure, and provide efficient and cost-effective public services, while reducing risk and controlling costs to government. Jamaica has made such partnerships a critical part of its economic development strategy. The Caribbean Tourism Organization will showcase the region to native New Yorkers and visitors to the city during the 2014 Caribbean Week event, which will be held in June. Members of the CTO and their private sector partners will have the chance to display the attractive features of the Caribbean region during the event. The United States-based National Association of Jamaican and Supportive Organizations wants to join in partnership with the Jamaican government to find ways to help the island's development. Dr. Richard Constable, chairman of the organization, says it intends to make a proposal to the government and representatives from the private sector later in 2014. And in entertainment, Dr. Slinger Francisco, also known as the Mighty Sparrow and fondly dubbed the King of Calypso, is famous for songs like Congo Man, Saltfish, and Man in the Bedroom. He was rumored to have been dead after a health scare from a diabetic coma in New York. He was greeted with warmth and enthusiasm by colleagues, officials, and fans upon his return to Trinidadian stages this carnival season, and has been recommended to receive Trinidad's highest award. Jamaican reggae star Buju Banton has filed another appeal of his drug conviction in the United States. Charles Ogletree, professor and head of the law department at Harvard University, accepted an offer to represent Banton because he believes it is clear that Banton did not get a fair trial. Banton, whose real name is Mark Myrie, received its sentence of 10 years in a Tampa, Florida court. In sports, while the Jamaican Bobsled team did not make it to the official run at the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, the team has pledged to return for another attempt at the 2018 Games. Russia received its first gold medal in the bobsled event, while Great Britain also failed to make the fourth and final run. Jamaicans will have a hassle-free entry to the 2014 Football World Cup venue in Brazil due to a pending agreement between the governments of the countries. The reciprocal agreement will eliminate visa requirements for Jamaicans and Brazilian nationals who want to enter each other's country. In business, the newest Jamaican-sourced game app, Jungle Escape, is designed for Windows phones by software developer Nicholas Brown. The free app has been downloaded over 200,000 times since it launched at the end of 2013. Brown is a student at Northern Caribbean University and a partner in the startup firm Azure, based in Manchester. Jampro is leading a mission comprising Wisynco, Seprod, and Jamaica Teas that is designed to target business with Walmart, the giant international retailer, at Expo Walmart in Guatemala City at the end of February. This event is considered the largest retail and trade show for shelf-ready products and services in the world. Jampro wants to generate business in the international segment that operates in 26 nations and is particularly interested in markets in Mexico and Central America. When we come back, a look at how Build 305 is putting Miami-Dade residents back to work.